Early this year, East 9 released on the PS4 was met with high praise from both fans and critics alike. PC and Nintendo Switch gamers have had to wait quite a few months to get the chance to play the game for themselves, but that chance is now around the corner as the game will be released on July 6th. NIS America has graciously given me the opportunity to look at the full version of the game on PC, and while at this time I haven't finished the game yet, I thought I would give you my early impressions of the game, as well as give you guys a look at how the game ran on my system on PC. Although the game has been out for quite a few months, I know many people have been waiting for the PC and Switch version to be released to play the game for themselves, so avoid any major spoilers in this video. Also as well, all footage shown for the game will be for the first few hours. In East 9, you continue the adventures of Adol Kristen, who has made his way to a mysterious city called Balduk, with his longtime friend, Dogi. After entering the city, Adol is imprisoned and interrogated about past events from the previous East games. Not too long after getting into prison, Adol makes an escape and then runs into a strange woman who turns him into a mysterious being called a monstrum, and gives him the title of the Crimson King. As a monstrum, Adol is forced to cooperate with the other monstrum to defend the city of Balduk from monsters. Also, while defending the city, Adol gets to know the other monstrums and why they have turned and what their motivations are for defending the city of Balduk. Gameplay-wise, Ys 9 is very similar to Ys 8. Just like its predecessor, the combat system has Adol string together basic attacks with special ability skills by holding the R1 button and then pressing one of the face buttons. In order to avoid damage, you have the ability to dodge, and if you dodge just before an enemy attacks, you gain access to the flash move, which slows down time and gives you temporary invincibility and mobility. Along with the flash move, Adol also has access to the flash guard, which, as the name suggests, negates any incoming damage and adds to his SP gauge, which allows him to deal more skill attacks. Also, just like in the previous Ys games, there are enemies that are weak to specific weapon types, which means that you are required, in order to deal the best damage, to switch to your other monstrum companions. Now, just like in the other Ys games, there are items that you can use that will allow you to switch over to that specific damage type if you prefer to stick to just one character. Now onto the port. As some of you may know, when Ys 8 came out, it launched with many problems on all platforms. The biggest one being the issues with the localization. And then along with that, the PC version also had many issues, which include crashing and frame rate drops. The issues were so big that the president of Falcom issued an apology about the release date of the game in North America, and then made a vow that he would work with NIS America to fix all of the issues with the game and release it in a much better state. Today, the game on all platforms is definitely much better, and especially on PC, the game does run much better. For Ys 8, NIS America sought the help of the very famous modder named Durante, who had formed his own PC porting company called PH3 Games. Ever since then, PH3 Games has worked on many of NIS America's PC ports, including Ys 9. And while this PC port doesn't have an extensive amount of PC options, it does give you plenty enough to make the game run stably. Many of these options include the ability to change the resolution scale, anti-aliasing, change the shadow resolution, and your standard aniscopic filtering. It even has some nice quality of life features, such as changing the button prompts that appear on screen. So you can change it to be Xbox button prompts, PlayStation, Switch, and then even have the option of having your button prompts represent the Google Stadia controller if you use that. On my system, which includes an RTX 2070 Super, Ryzen 2700, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, I'm able to run the game at a stable frame rate of between 130 to 140 frames per second. Also, so far, I haven't experienced any major crashes or hitches with the game. So overall, my experience playing the game on PC has been great. I think that many people who do meet the requirements to run the game should have a good experience too. If you guys are wondering or on the fence about trying the game out, there is also currently a demo out on Steam that you can give the game a try, just to see how well it runs in your system before you buy it. Also as well, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to leave a comment, like the video, and then subscribe to get notified about when I will post new videos as well. Also, I do stream quite regularly on Twitch, which is in the description. And later today, I do plan on streaming a little bit more of Ys 9, so if you guys do want to see more of the PC version, please feel free to come and hang out and check out the stream. And then lastly, I want to thank you guys all so much for coming to check out the video on my thoughts of Ys 9. So with all that said, I will see you guys next time. Thank you.